is really dangerous. And to get that message across any way that we can.
I think it's so worthwhile if you can help just one person live a little longer or be a little smarter when they're on the road.
Teens Against Drinking and Driving, winner of the 1998 Roadwise Community Group Award.
Imagine, nearly a third of Manitobans participate in amateur sport. It's a part of our culture.
Play to win.
The economic benefits are everywhere. When you get involved, we all win.
Play for fun.
It's about self-confidence, leadership, commitment to goals. It's about balance for everyone, for life.
Play for life.
It's been 16 years since Murray Woodward last appeared in the Manitoba Men's Provincial Championship. He threw second stones for Brian Penston back in 1983. This year, he's teamed with longtime friend Greg McGibbon to secure a berth at the Safeway Select. McGibbon, who plays third on the Woodward rink, has been to the Provincials 7 times, 5 of those as a skip. Woodward foursome put together a 9-2 record at the MCA Bontsfield to qualify for the 99 Select, though it took a playoff victory over Barry Tall to gain the berth.
Select Company is brought to you by Chicken Chef Family Restaurants. Real quality, real value, real selection. Made in Manitoba.
We're tied at 4 here in the 8th end. Kerry Burtnyk, Jeff Stoughton, the A-side final, bringing you up to date on the other B-side quarterfinal games. Dave Bomer picking up 1 in the 8th end against Bob Benson. He leads it 9-5 as they are playing in the 9th. And Mark Olson stealing a point in end number 8 against Alan Lyburn, and Olson leading that one 3-2.
And certainly in this game, you know, Kerry wants something up on the board either way this end. He wants to either see Jeff take a point, hopefully no more than 1, or steal one. There's been a couple of blanks. We're already in the 8th. It's tied. He doesn't have last rock. He'd like to see something start to happen. And actually, it's looked like it's going to the last couple of ends.
Oh, yeah, and then
We've
it
had
sort of,
3,
by the time
then
it gets down to the thirds, it sort of falls apart.
Got room, got a curl, guys.
Just
got
sort
a
of
curl.
miss. They're trying to get these nice little hits and rolls, not quite getting them.
Yep.
A couple of nice shots.
Are they trying to be almost too perfect?
No, I just don't think they're reading the ice that well.
Yeah,
I'm throwing
no,
them.
well, they're having trouble. I don't know if it's I think they're reading the ice, but it's just tricky. You know, like Jeff was saying that throughout the week. It's just, there's tricky spots, and they're like Kerry when he threw down this last end. Said it looked good, and then straightens out on him, and that kind of thing too. And same thing happened with Vandenberg.
We saw Vandenberg's float back,
yeah,
but he only had
so
half
it's pretty hard to play consistent on that kind of ice. It's tricky.
Yeah, yeah. Hard, hard, hurry, hard, hurry, come on.
Kerry made an excellent choice here. He saw that Rob was way out there, so he was trying to get them by.
Yeah, the option.
Which is always a good play.
But what that's done is set up something here for him too.
Take a look at the team percentages once again individually. Keith Fenton a little better than Doug Armstrong.
A couple percentage points, you know, after 7 ends really doesn't mean a whole lot. What it's showing is that both teams at all positions are very, very equal. There's not any dominant. Then the biggest difference is at skips, and that has been, you know, the couple of times that Kerry's really had the chance to either steal or to make a big shot and has ticked or rolled out or just not been the sort of perfect Kerry that we're used to seeing.
Kind of wait. Yep.
Same thing's happening here.
Forget it. Jeez.
Trying to do the same thing.
You can hear the frustration.
Yeah, they're both like he tried to raise draw on that one, but it just hung out. Vandenberg and Meekin both the same thing happened to them in the skips at the end, trying to make the optional call.
Now we're going to discuss this next shot as Kerry Burtnyk has asked Jeff Ryan to come in, and what are we going to do here?
I can't honestly say I like the way those are sitting.
Heavy drop. You can't do that. Bump off the yellow. You roll too far, then he just.
Yeah, look. Wow.
heavy draw and hit off the 3 and roll in.
Yeah. Hey, what about that, Jeff? Just kind of a draw, rub off or draw in to the back 4?
Yeah. To here.
Yeah.
Not to here.
Well, no.
Well, you can't wick and come.
No, we just want to draw weight.
But you got to move the 3 enough so he can't hit off it.
Well, no, you can just draw right to here.
To get a little wick. Who's got? Are they laying 2?
It doesn't much matter right at the moment.
Throw a high hard one and hit that. And...
Well,
hit half a rock. What do you do?
No, you have to hit more than that.
3/4. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna kick theirs out here.
No, I like this.
Okay.
Well, Jeff Ryan, he wanted to throw a high hard one, hit this over here.
0 for 8.
Move that and maybe spin in here.
Sorry.
You like my drawing?
If you didn't catch that at home, folks, it was Jeff Ryan saying 0 for 8 in my calls.
I mean, he comes down to offer his opinion and he usually gets waved on.
Lane. Yeah.
It's a good comment.
That's great.
How's the weight? Good.
So again, they're just wanting to draw.
Yeah.
With the wick as an option.
Oh, he's got a dandy coming in here. Oh, beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
But does he leave it? I don't know if he leaves any of that
If he wicked
open.
it a little bit more,
just
it would
a
have
bit.
been ideal.
He wanted it back a little further.
You stick around here.
Yeah.
No easy calls.
Jeff coming down to stay down here. I think there's going to be a lot of discussion this end because there are so many rocks in play.
Jeff. Whoa. Just for line. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
He's got a lot more weight.
Just touch it. Attaboy.
Oh, jeez. What a great shot. Sensational.
Jeff Stoughton, line 2.
Very nice.
Great shot. Jeez, it looked like it was going to come, and then it just stayed there. Didn't need that last upper one.
What, you?
Now, what's going to happen if you hit that top yellow one?
So tight to the guard, that's the problem. They're not comfortable with this at all.
Their mics are working. They're just looking.
Yes.
I'll take a timeout.
No.
No?
Gary Burtnyk with 23 minutes and
What about
30
just hit
seconds
this?
on his clock. That was the shot Jeff wanted to play the last
It's
time.
either that or I think or run that back.
What does it get us?
Well, it gets rid of this one, which is killing us. It could get rid of that one too.
What if I just peel it, then what's...
Well, it doesn't really hurt us.
Wow, yeah. I can't double anything.
I mean, this is no good the way it is right now.
You like that? We don't have much, really.
I think we try and bail.
If you come down with bumper or heavy bumper and nose that yellow one.
That's all I was... Well, I can't nose it, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Come in there. It's tight, but...
If you hit this, you're going to lose the shooter.
Even with bump?
Well, I'd probably just roll over a bit, then I'm probably going to leave him a double.
It doesn't really get you that much because then this is going to sit here on this angle. This is going to move here. And then he's got...
Okay. I don't know.
Play this, out turn. If you get that one, okay.
Well, they're trying to raise the guard back onto this thing and somehow spill as many of these out as they can. He says if it comes over here, raises on that, they're not happy with this. But this is the rock that's hurting them here. They want to somehow get that moved around here.
So they're
hopefully
playing a
spill
long
things
guard.
out. Yes.
This could be the shot that decides this A-side's final.
Too much. Oh, that's the worst thing he could have done. Now it stays up there. Kathy, now he can put another guard on here and then of course it's their own guard. So right there on the center line, Jeff's called for another guard. So
yeah, that didn't really help.
yeah, just perfectly bad for Jeff on that one. Jeff Ryan, that is.
The straight back would have been ideal. The peel is a good option.
Yeah.
Well, even the straight back, you never know what was going to happen back there, but it at least. Well, even to get rid of the guard totally was better than this. At least then Jeff can't guard the whole thing on it. He leaves something open. This is absolutely the worst thing that could happen for Jeff Ryan.
Jonathan Meade just playing a guard.
Hurry. Just to the line. Just to the center line. It's a good line. Yep, come on.
It's hanging out a little bit. They want to make sure they at least get it onto that center line.
Hard! Good.
Oh, there's a little bit of a hole there. Well, he's just going to, he may have to look at blasting. Well, timeout and see what they have to say.
We're in the 8th end of this A-side final. We're tied at 4. Jeff Stoughton has the hammer, has control of this end.
Which? Yes. This one into there.
This one?
Yeah. I think we got to move the rocks around to have a chance.
Yeah, because they got sick.
But if you hit it into half of that 4, you lose that, you lose the 4, you lose the back one, and that one stays in front of that one.
Okay.
We'll have second and third.
I think that's it.
Ram it into here.
Okay, what he's looking at doing, he wants to raise the guard onto this one.
No,
this one spills
good.
out here. This one hits this onto this. This one goes out. So that leaves this one in here. And this one in here, so Jeff would only be lying maybe 1. That's it.
And the key, I think, is what Kerry just said, which is to have
2
a
inches
chance.
off center.
They got to move things around. The way they're set up right now, he's got nothing. So even if he doesn't make it perfectly.
Well, if he does get it right, I mean, Stoughton's only lying 1, which would be a great shot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Hard.
They're close.
Hard.
Oh, just about. Almost.
Almost is right.
Fuck.
That wasn't me. So Jeff Stoughton lying 2. In the end, just getting worse and worse for Kerry Burtnyk.
Well, they're not very happy with that, but, you know, I mean, ultimately he did move things around. Unfortunately, Jeff still does lie 2.
And he got rid of the rock that he said was causing him the most concern.
Yeah, at least they got their own red mark up there now. It depends on what Jonathan does on this shot.
Come on.
Kerry wants to make sure that he doesn't give up more than 2 here. If he gives up a 3, he's dead.
Well, it's pretty late in the game.
Exactly.
It's over.
Come on, but a deuce. It's not the end of the world.
Keep it going.
Good. Good. Good job.
Good brush, boys. A little less? A lot less? Okay.
You go for a straight raise back on the red on the. Well, that doesn't do it.
Play
Well, they could do it.
yellow. Does double peel help us? I don't really want the double peel, do we?
We want to leave that. That red one's sitting in a good spot for the hit and roll.
Could they do what Jeff Ryan suggested earlier? Come in off the yellow in the
yeah, there's a
8
shot.
foot.
Oh, I know.
Even if you catch it, you might get there. I guess it could kick it sideways, possibly, but
out and then you
or you could kick it onto this one too.
I don't mind leaving that.
Well, what about we try this now?
I think we might need that. I think that's the shot. We got to. I mean, we got to get. You get here. It's got a tough time getting through.
I'll throw Peel weight.
3/4.
So what they want to do is they want to come down here, hit this, and spin over into this area here. And at least they're certainly not going to be able to make a double on it or anything like that. At the best, they may be able to push this rock out a little bit. But I think what he wants to be able to do is at least get in for second shot. If he gets in for second, if he can keep Jeff down to 1, then he's bailed
more
out,
than
like,
served his purpose.
Because circle the wagons now here and just sort of try and keep him down to 1. Don't get too cute.
They were looking at playing some of the guards straight back. The risk there is if you ever remove the red one that's behind there, you could be giving up 4.
No.
So this is the shot that Jeff Ryan wanted to play 3 shots ago.
Yes.
The one he was overruled
0
and
for
became
8.
0 for 8.
It's a big shot for Carey.
It's not going to come up enough. Jeff's got to get rid of that one now.
And that round of applause is for Bob Benson's team that has had its select run come to an end, losing in their B-side quarterfinal game 9-5 to Dave Bomer. And Dave Bomer will be playing Kerry Burtnyk tonight in one of the B-side semifinal games.
All right, let's try that. Just quiet hit, I think, eh? Okay.
So for Jeff now, he's just doing what Kerry was looking at doing. Just now hit on this, and roll over here into this pocket to lie 3.
And that was the biggest
Perfectly
problem with Kerry not making that shot, was not only did he not make it, but he left an opportunity for Jeff to hit and roll.
This is an easier roll for Jeff too, actually, because the rock's moved up a slight bit.
It's a quiet hit.
They can afford to have it sort of miss, almost just split and roll out, but they can't afford to leave it there and leave Kerry a shot at a triple. He's got to move, get that out of there. Got to come across the face.
Yep. Hard! Whoa, whoa! Yes! Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
He's got the roll.
Oh, beauty. Oh, sensational shot.
Nice
Look at that.
Stoughton sitting 3.
But as he left a little bit of it open on the other side.
Nice. Shot, skipper.
Oh, it's a beauty. It was a sensational shot.
Angle that into there, double the 2 out.
Okay.
We don't have much. Straight back, I think, is all we got when they red.
Across. Straight onto the nose of it.
Yeah, I think just kind of, regular, a little more than regular, not bomb. Hit it about just a hair off nose.
This way?
Here's the pool shot that they need.
Well,
he's trying to, in that, you can't see the guard here, but he wants to raise onto this one onto this, possibly. Split, or into this area and split these 2 out like this.
And it's really a difficult shot. That guard's at least 10 feet in front of the house.
It's a better angle there. You can see it, what he's trying to do. Got to try the double raise and at least kill 2 back in there.
Well, and if he makes it, the game's still on. If he doesn't, Jeff's got to draw for 4. And
game over.
Whoa. Wow.
Long way out, too far.
Yep.
Trying to spill. Oh, good try.
Jeff Ryan, smart enough to think, you know, maybe we can make it off the thin the other way. But for Jeff, a free draw for 4.
It's a wide spot here, right?
Yeah.
We had a couple big ones.
This is the exact same line that you threw the first end.
Yeah, but that's here.
Yeah,
that
no, I'm
comes to
just
the center line.
Yeah, well, we took about there.
Okay, well, let's go. We got to go out here, I think.
Yeah. Things are running a little straighter now.
Yeah,
I still think it's going to come off, eh?
T-line should get to the 4 foot.
We only got to get full 8, right?
T-line should get to the 4 foot.
Well, how things turn around is an amazing end, actually. It's very interesting how things develop.
Almost touch 4.
Burtnyk was in trouble right from the start, but a nice setup by Dougie Armstrong, really, his first 2 shots. Really basically set this up to the value of the lead. He set up the combinations for later. And then a nice shot by Jeff on his last one.
And you could see the whole end that Kerry was just not comfortable with the way that the rocks were positioned. They were in trouble from almost word go.
Now for Jeff, this is a critical shot. You've got your 3, you want to nail them.
Easy,
and
guys,
that's
easy.
you got to make sure on this. Very focused. You got to stay focused. A lot of weight. Awful lot of weight. I think he's got too much. Yep.
Yeah.
A little window of opportunity for Burtnyk, but
at this stage of the game, a 3 is just as good as a 4, and Jeff Stoughton has taken a commanding 7-4 lead over Kerry Burtnyk in this A-side final. Back to the Safeway Select in Portage on Global right after this.
Come for the flavor, come for the taste, stay for the good times, you know the place. We'll treat you special, we'll treat you right. You're the reason Chicken Chef is cooking something good tonight. Come on out, come on in to Chicken Chef. We're cooking something good for you. Come on in to Chicken Chef. We're cooking up something good for you.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, the things our chairs can do go on and on and on and on. In short, your choice will do anything but just sit there.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries presents one sweetheart of a sale just in time for Valentine's Day. Over 150 gorgeous Lazy Boy chairs on display and priced as low as $379. Come in today and find your true love.
The Safeway Select is brought to you in part by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, the real thing in home furnishings, and by Manitoba Ford and Mercury dealers. We're with you all the way.
To all those who will have made the commitment, the sacrifices, and ultimately the journey to Winnipeg this summer, the Ford and Mercury dealers of Manitoba would like you to know that because you've already gone further than most people will ever get, the very least we can do is be here to help you go the rest of the way.
Sometimes the right decision is all a body needs. Well, I've made the right decision and I've chosen proven seed. And it makes me feel so satisfied looking out across my land. I've got the power to succeed right here in my hand. Proven seed, giving me the power to grow.
Manitoba will be represented by a familiar name at the 1999 Scott Tournament of Hearts. After a 3-year absence from the Canadian Women's Championship, Connie Laliberty will once again be carrying Manitoba's colors. Laliberty and her Fort Rouge foursome of Kathy Overton, Debbie Jones-Walker, and Janet Arnott defeated Shauna Tataryn 9-6 in the provincial final, held January 31st at the East St. Paul Curling Club. For Connie, this is her 6th trip to the Scott. She won the Canadian title in 1984, 1992, and 95.
Champions is brought to you by United Grain Growers, meeting farmers' business needs.
And it's usually good news for Manitoba's men's champion whenever Connie wins the province and goes on to the Scots.
Well, particularly if she wins, there is a history in '84 when Connie won the Canadians. Mike Riley went on to win the Brier. In '92 when we won the Canadians, Vic went on to win the Brier. And in '95 when we won the Canadians, Carrie went on to win the Brier as well. So good showing by Connie at the Scott may mean great things for the Manitoba men's team, who follow shortly after that to the Brier.
Connie, all the pressure's on you now.
Well, it's actually on Kerry Burtnyk right about now.
Yeah, he's behind the 8 ball to say the least right now.
Yep, come on.
Good.
And certainly for Kerry, you know, 3 is not great to give up. It didn't really bother him too much in the 2nd. In the 8th, it's not that good, but I'm a firm believer that that 4th point was really critical for Jeff that he didn't get. If Kerry can manage to swing a deuce here and steal 1 coming home, it's still anybody's game. And he's thrown 1 corner guard and now using Keith to throw another one.
Yeah, it is critical that they get a deuce.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So Kerry's got his corner guards, and Mark Olson has another life on the B side. Final rock of that quarterfinal game between Mark Olson and Alan Lyburn. It's a nose hit for victory for Mark Olson. 4-3 over Alan Lyburn, and Mark Olson, who was a Brier champion with Kerry Burtnyk way back when in 1981, will face Jeff Stoughton tonight in the B-side semifinals. And you just came back to see that miss there by Gary Vandenberg, which opens the door for Kerry.
Well, it sure does. I mean, he's got the 2 corner guards that he needs to score 2. He's going to have to move the rocks around the center a little bit, but certainly 3 points, 2 to go. Lots of time.
We can do that. Stop it up here. T-line wait. T-line wait.
T-line.
So looking to move them around. The corner guards are only good if the rocks aren't in the 4-foot, so just wanting to keep rocks in play.
Yeah, line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hard. 3. Come on. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice rock.
That is a good shot.
That's a really good shot.
Yeah, I know he's moving things around nicely. So for Stoughton to get that rock out of there, you sort of have to get it a little off the center.
Well, and also an
Straight
opportunity for Rob to be able to, on his next one, freeze to one of them that's back there. So
yeah, get
he's
something to work with.
Certainly done his job well.
Hurry! Whoa!
Good shot.
Shot.
And punches it right through the hole. And Jeff Stoughton
gets a nice little hit and roll.
Rolls over as a guard, so that's a really good shot.
Well, Jeff wants to discuss something with Kerry.
What's that one? You are that way.
No, I think you want to bump it this way.
Oh, you could bump it this way and roll behind. Then you got 3 rocks right in a pocket.
Okay. Well, back here.
So what he wants to do here is he wants to move this rock, move it up there, his shooter roll in behind there. And as Jeff Ryan says, then the 3 of them are in a pocket back there that they can work with later. But the key is to hit and roll in behind that corner guard with your own shooter. Move the rock in the top 12 back into the 4-foot and work with it later.
And for those of you scoring at home, Jeff Ryan now 1 for 9 in decisions today.
Yeah. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard.
Kerry, I'm not sure. Like, I guess he was waiting for that to cut across. Thought it maybe cut across the face there, but that's not what they wanted to do.
Either that, or he thought it was going to hang out longer if they they swept it hard and go the other way.
Option B there.
Like that. Peel.
So Jeff asking Jonathan to peel that rock.
Well, for him, it's a strictly elimination of red rocks.
Come on. Good shot. Ouch. Go.
Well, it's gone, but now all of a sudden they're
all
back there. So for Kerry,
right.
it lets them go back to the corner guard.
Yeah, he can come in behind that corner now and then hope to get an opportunity.
Unless you want to try this.
I like that.
Back line weight. You don't really want to knock it out.
No more. Yeah, just heavy draw.
Yeah, Jeff wants to be able to do both here. Eliminate
just 12 back here. Not too heavy.
Eliminate one, sort of move it back, plus get in behind the corner guard, the other corner guard, so at least move them out of the way with this one.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
The biggest thing here will be for Jeff to stick around.
Ain't going anywhere.
Yep. 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 Hard.
Option hit and roll across the face.
Hard. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Hurry. Hurry. Come on. Hard.
B shot. B option.
Boy, that didn't do anything, eh? Oh, I got one left.
The only good thing is
tried to use the corners.
That they're moving them further back in there, that they can use them later, perhaps. You can still use the corner guards.
Open hits all the time. I mean, there we were trying to use the corner, but... Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Oh, I think they're going to get a break here, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
And that is a big break for Kerry Burtnyk. But that is third stone back there.
Yeah, but again, because it's so deep, you know, he comes around the corner. If he touches it back, if I'm Kerry, I'm not too worried right now.
It's okay to be just behind the tee.
But if you were Jeff Stoughton?
I wouldn't be worried either.
No, I think I'd rather be Jeff Stoughton and be. I think he miscalled that
one. There's a reason I'm having children and not curling anymore. I'm just not worried about anything.
I think Burtnyk still has to be worried there.
No, but the rocks, I'm trying to say, I didn't do a very good job, obviously, to my critics. They're behind the tee line. He's certainly got some rocks that
it's better. Yeah,
opportunities.
That's true.
It'll go. Come on. Hurry hard. Hurry. Come on. Come on. Right back. Hurry hard. A little more. Hurry hard. A little more. Hurry hard.
That's a nice shot.
That's a nice shot and very well
the
swept.
angle's there, too, perfectly, because if Jeff goes after it, he's got a chance of jamming it on the back there.
They took that a long way.
Good sweeping by Keith Benton and Rob Meekin.
But okay, so you lose that one.
Yeah.
He comes down here, we hit that one, he gets two.
Yeah. No, we just got to pick it clean.
Yeah.
It's either that or just hit the open one. He's going to try again.
Yeah, but if he does this, we can't get either one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
See, what Jeff wants to do is make sure that Kerry can only get maximum deuce, so he's one up coming home. I mean, it's not the end of the world, I suppose.
If I airmail it, you still get the back one.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to just split this out the back, trying not to hit this one out on that. But if he does spill that and this rod too, also that's fine, as long as he doesn't just jam it and sit there.
And as you heard him say, if he does miss the one he's going for, he'll get the one at the back.
The back, yes. Pick it out. This is pick.
Whoa! Whoa! Yep.
No, he's got it.
Good.
Well, that worked out okay.
Good shot, Jeff.
Thanks.
The chances of Burtnyk getting more than a deuce here are slim.
Oh, pretty much, yeah.
So that was a good shot.
Oh, for sure.
Just a hair more.
So for Carey, the goal is to bury this thing perfectly behind and be shot.
Wouldn't hurt to be about a foot away from that back one. Stop just a little here.
That was a little light. I knew right away.
Whoa. Whoa, wait for it. Wait for it. Way out there.
Still out.
Wait for it. Wait. 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 Yep. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Don't touch it. Very nice.
Oh, it's a nice shot.
Just took a long time
Yeah,
to track in.
Jeff may just, it's just going to play down to it.
Have to make sure we're high, eh? Because if we go low, we might...
And score 3.
Okay. Well, if he throws at it, he's going to give up a 3 if he's not careful.
Okay, just down to it. Okay. Just trying to think what what could we really do wrong here.
I think the only way you can leave him something, like if you go here, it's only for...
It'd be pretty tough to stick it. Yeah, you couldn't get it out anyway. Eh? Yeah, just dead freeze is good.
So he just simply wants to draw it down right into here if he can. It just he can't obviously go and throw at this because he just simply jams it. Though there's another thing, he could just give away a deuce by playing this back rock back here. This way he's going to he's got to make sure he gets this. He can't set up any sort of combination. This is a difficult draw, but he's got to make sure he gets it. But again, the idea is you don't want to give up a 3 here no matter what. The draw makes it a possibility.
Whoa, Doug, whoa. Whoa. Lots of room. Whoa. Line's good. Yep. No bounce. Clean. Yep. Line's good. Whoa. Ooh. Yep.
Oh, he's going to
He's
be
got a really nice shot.
Hurry.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, great shot. Oh, I see Carey. Well, you know, he may have something here.
Nice shot, Jeff.
Thanks.
Really thin.
Very nice.
Pretty tough shot. It's there.
Well, that's about our only shot.
Well, it's either that or we bump it to there.
Might be the wiser shot.
Well, yeah.
Play that. You like this?
You might.
It's a very tough shot for 3 in the tie.
Skinny.
Or not a too difficult shot for 2 to be 1 down. Team decision time.
Timeout.
And they've called their second timeout.
Catch an inch of it.
Yeah,
for 3.
Yeah, I think it might be, you know.
Play it.
I mean,
That's as tough as your shot is trying to bump that to there.
Much.
You might as well play it for 3.
It's there. Like if you hit about an inch, goes on to that, and it comes. It's just got to move this here, eh?
See, the only way that Jeff could have given up anything is by playing the draw.
Have a chance for shot of the day.
Ooh, big time. Big time.
Yeah, let's play that.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what he's trying to do, he's just trying to graze this one here. This comes across here, just moves this one back into here and out. This one comes across here, get your 3. As Carey suggested, you get about an inch of that, and they could do it.
And to to make the double, you have to hit it thin enough that the other yellow one, which is on the 12-foot, the fourth shot stone, it's automatic that it's going to go.
Yep.
And what he's saying is if I make the draw, I'm only getting one. We're down 2 coming home.
And how much weight is he going to play on this?
Oh, no, he's not going to throw a bomb or anything. He's just...
He's going to throw hit.
Well, this is the game right here.
He's close. He's really close.
Oh,
Brace
1,
yourself.
2.
Oh, too bad.
And it is a steal of 1 at least, maybe 2 for Jeff Stoughton.
It's 2.
And they're going to shake hands. So Jeff Stoughton wins the A-side final, 9-4 over Kerry Burtnyk in 9 ends of play. A wave to the crowd by Jeff Stoughton. And pats all around. We'll be back. We'll talk about this A-side final when Global's live coverage of the 99 Safeway Select returns.
Granny's Manitoba poultry hits the spot with every mouthful. Imagine the warm aroma of a Granny's turkey fresh out of the oven. As its sweet smell wafts through the house, it takes you back to family celebrations of days gone by. At Granny's, we're dedicated to making your family gatherings memorable year after year. Granny's Poultry, proudly Manitoba's only turkey processor.
Farm fresh taste and country goodness, Granny's.
Looks refreshing. Tastes refreshing. Labatt Light. Right out of the ice.
It's $1 million twice a week. It's a game we call our own. Western 649. Here at home.
Introducing Western 649. It's our own $1 million lotto. Play the new game in town at any Manitoba lottery ticket center.
From here to okay, smile. And remember this, my friend, the buck stop here,
The Safeway Select is brought to you by Canada Safeway, because we care.
To all those who will have made the commitment, the sacrifices, and ultimately the journey to Winnipeg this summer, the Ford and Mercury dealers of Manitoba would like you to know that because you've already gone further than most people will ever get, the very least we can do is be here to help you go the rest of the way.
Great returns. Manitoba jobs.
And the tax savings are great.
You too can save up to 80% in taxes on your RRSP investment, but there's more.
It feels great to keep my money at home and still get a good return.
Look at just some of the companies in which Crocus has invested. Call for this free booklet today. The Crocus Fund, bringing your investments home.
Wait.
Looks refreshing. Tastes refreshing. Labatt Light. Right out of the ice.
It's time for the Safeway Select Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's Best Seats in the House contest. One lucky Safeway Club card holder will win these beautiful his and hers recliners, courtesy of Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. These 5 lucky Safeway Club card holders have won $25 grocery gift certificates, courtesy of Canada Safeway, and are automatically entered to win the Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's grand prize. The grand prize winner will be announced during the broadcast of the Safeway Select Final, right here on Global.
Well, Jeff Stoughton was a champion in 1996, and he's one final win away from another championship in 1999. And Jeff Stoughton is with our Don Finkbeiner.
Well, Jeff, another big game there. That was a very interesting game, actually. When you look at it, both teams were struggling a bit. I guess reading the ice, and maybe it was a little inconsistent. At times the rocks would move and then not move, and draw weight. You guys were at times were were ticking guards and this and that, but you know, you ended up playing and maintaining your composure. Same with Carey actually, and playing well.
Yeah, it was just one of those games where you know, it seemed to tick some guards if you got it going. Ice was maybe a little different than what we played on for the rest of it, but you know, it still had a good movement, and you know, maybe we just weren't throwing them as good.
Well, maybe, but in the fifth end, you really dodged a bit of a bullet there. Actually, with Jonathan Mead's shot, when he just ticked the guard there, and then all of a sudden you got yourself in big trouble there. And Carey's got a hit for 3, then he hits and rolls out too, which is very surprising.
Yeah, it was just, you know, John just haired a guard and it didn't even move it really, and hit one of ours in the back on the nose, which was good, I guess, for the time being. But I mean, Carey just threw the hit. I threw the hit. He threw the hit on the nose, and then all of a sudden he throws his, and you know, just seemed to run on him at the end, and he rolled out. And I mean, you know, we got to take the breaks as they come, and that was a good one.
Yeah. Well, the 7th end or the 8th end, obviously, with your hit and roll in, was a shot of the game, really, and when you set it up and that. But now you're undefeated still. You've got you're up against Mark Olson tonight. You got 1 win away from winning the province. You look cool out there. I guess you're feeling pretty comfortable.
We're feeling pretty good. You know, the guys are playing well, and you know, I think it's just a great bonus to know that you're at least going to be playing tomorrow in the final, and I think that was our goal, and we finally made it.
Well, you're on a roll. You're looking great, and good luck tonight and the rest of the way, obviously. And okay, we'll watch again tonight.
Thank you much. I'd like to say hi to Riley and Cole and Susan at home. We'll see you guys.
Okay, now back up to Joe.
All right, thank you very much. We'll bill him later for that long distance call. Jeff Stoughton, he swept through the field in 1991 in Brandon. Could he do it again in Portage? We'll be back with more after this.
Mountain Dew, a smooth, one-of-a-kind blend of citrus flavors. Mountain Dew quenches your thirst like no other. One taste and you'll agree, it's dew-rific.
Drink Mountain Dew and you'll discover what's inside quenches like no other. A blend of citrus just for you, so smooth it goes down easy too.
Neato!
That's a classic.
Looks refreshing. Tastes refreshing. Labatt Light, right out of the ice.
Dan Coyle spent much of his life improving the safety of Manitoba's roads. Now retired, the former Registrar of Motor Vehicles helped develop many now familiar initiatives, including Manitoba's anti-drinking and driving countermeasures and the National Safety Code for commercial vehicles.
Everybody is affected by road safety. The public does appreciate what the government has done in that regard.
Dan Coyle, winner of the 1998 Roadwise Community Lifetime Achievement Award.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, the things our chairs can do go. In short, your choice will do anything, but just sit there.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries presents one sweetheart of a sale just in time for Valentine's Day. Over 150 gorgeous Lazy Boy chairs on display and priced as low as $379. Come in today and find your true love.
The Prairie Plates Cafe sizzles with excitement. Enjoy serious steak and hearty prairie food in the casual elegance of the newly rejuvenated Prairie Plates Cafe. After a delicious meal, warm up your soul and soothe your spirits with a cafe latte or cappuccino to go from the Starbucks Cafe Express. Later, relax in the new Windows Sports and Entertainment Lounge, featuring the best in live jazz and blues music. Experience it all. It's all waiting for you.
Wait.
Looks refreshing. Tastes refreshing. Labatt Light, right out of the ice.
For over a quarter of a century, Bill Knight has been dressing up the floors of Winnipeg. Any style, any budget, Bill Knight is a name you've come to know and trust.
And now, we're working on the next generation.
Bill Knight Flooring and Carpet, fashion at your feet for over 28 years.
This February, win the world with pork. All you have to do is pick pork in February, and you're eligible to win fantastic worldly prizes. Call today for more details and pick pork.
Welcome back to Portage, and Kathy Gauthier, Jeff Stoughton, a 9-4 winner over Kerry Burtnyk in the A-side final, and this game decided in the 8th end. That's our game breaker.
Well, it is, Joe. In the 8th end, the score is tied 4-all, and Jeff has an opportunity after Carey's miscue on the first one to make a hit and roll behind a pile of garbage. There's a couple of guards up front. He throws the regular hit weight. The rock's in the 8-foot. And you'll see it come into play in just about a moment. He makes it absolutely perfect. He not only rolls in behind the red one that you see in the top of the 12-foot, but there's guards out front, leaving Carey virtually nothing and resulting in 4 points. And that really was the game, Joe.
The Game Breaker is brought to you by Granny's Poultry. Always quality and freshness.
So we know Jeff's feelings about this game. A quick comment on what Carey Burtnyk's thinking right now.
Well, you know, for Carey, I'm sure that he's not very happy because he lost the 8th final, but what will be bothering Carey more is the fact that he himself didn't play particularly well. They struggled with the ice, but more importantly, Carey struggled with throwing the rock really well, Joe. He's going to have to come back out really tough in a couple of hours if he's going to stay in this thing for tomorrow.
All right, and Carey Burtnyk will face Dave Bomer tonight in one B-side semifinal. We'll be back to wrap things up from the Portage Centennial Arena when Global's live coverage of the 99 Safeway Select continues.
Last year, the Crocus Fund provided excellent returns, better than many other investments. That's darn good performance.
Tried and proven, the Crocus Fund continues to attract Manitobans who want to save up to 80% in taxes on their RRSP.
Well, there's more to it than that. Crocus gives young people a better future, right here in Manitoba.
Want to know more? Call for this free booklet to see how you can save on taxes. The Crocus Fund, bringing your investments home.
Cars, bars, movie stars, crooks, books, the latest looks, classifieds, taking sides, vacation spots, employment slots, business news, film reviews, Dow Jones and cell phones, world news, finding clues, local sports and local courts, health care, is it there? The nation's news in different hues, Bouchard, Manning, the last man standing, world leaders, bottom feeders, evolution, revolution, land, sea and air pollution, questions that are on my mind, answers that I need to find.
The Free Press, it's worth knowing.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us,
Just the two of us,
just the two of us, building those castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
Some Air Miles rewards don't involve air travel at all, but they still bring people closer together.
Just the two of us.
At last, a real breakthrough in weed control for canola and peas. Odyssey. With just one post-emergent application, Odyssey controls your really tough grass and broadleaf weeds, including those with multiple flushes, like green foxtail, wild mustard, chickweed, and cleavers. See the light, or be left in the dark. Odyssey. A herbicide so advanced it eclipses all others. See a retailer today.
Sometimes the right decision is all a body needs. Well, I've made the right decision, and I've chosen proven seed. And it makes me feel so satisfied looking out across my land. I've got the power to succeed right here in my hand. Proven seed, giving me the power to grow.
Minus 30 degrees isn't uncommon during our winters. That's why most Manitobans have come to depend on Centra Gas. We're committed to provide natural gas service that's easy on your heating bills. Next time you feel the chill of winter, think Centra Gas, fueling the future.
For over a quarter of a century, Bill Knight has been dressing up the floors of Winnipeg. Any style, any budget, Bill Knight is a name you've come to know and trust.
And now, we're working on the next generation.
Bill Knight Flooring and Carpet, fashion at your feet for over 28 years.
If you come to Portage La Prairie, you go to Island Park on Crescent Lake, and that's where you see the deers. So the A-side final goes to Jeff Stoughton, a 9-4 winner over Carey Burtnyk. And tonight, Jeff Stoughton will face Mark Olson. Mark Olson was a 4-3 winner over Alan Lyburn in one B-side quarterfinal game. And in the other game, Dave Bomer defeating Bob Benson 9-5. So it'll be Dave Bomer against Carey Burtnyk in the other B-side semifinal game. That'll come up tonight at 7 o'clock here on Global. We'll be featuring the game between Jeff Stoughton and Mark Olson. Of course, Mark Olson, a 1981 Manitoba champion and Canadian champion, as a third playing for Kerry Burtnyk. And it was 1995 when Mark Olson was last in the Safeway Select, and he is back again and making some noise. So we'll be back on the air tonight at 7 o'clock here from the Portage Centennial Arena, the B-side semifinal game between Jeff Stoughton and Mark Olson. On behalf of Kathy Gauthier, Don Finkbeiner, Joe Pascucci saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at 7 o'clock.
The 1999 Safeway Select Men's Provincial Curling Championships are brought to you by Canada Safeway, because we care.